watching the movie. I don't know if you have watched The Chosen. Have you?
Chosen One?
Have you watched it? We just started watching it, and it's like actually before the leading up to his miracles, when his miracles and stuff started, and he is asking. That's when he starts to get. The first miracle was Mary Magdalene, which in the show it calls her Lily because he said the Jewish. If you research it back, it meant demons, and that's what they wasn't calling her by her real name, but they was calling her by the name when she was possessed. But God set her free, and she wanted to follow Him everywhere. You know, I think that's awesome. And I love where how He takes time for the little kids. You know, and He just let them interact with Him when He was out in the forest and stuff and doing His thing. And He. In the show, it's also showing He leads up to asking the disciples to be His disciples. Like it had Simon in the boat, and he was so frustrated because he needed to pay Matthew the debt of taxes, and he didn't have the money, and he kept fishing all night long, him and his friends, and they couldn't catch nothing. And God's like, throw it back out, and he was just like, what's the point, you know? But he said, okay, and threw it, and the whole boatload of fish was, you know, in that boat, and everybody was just amazed. And that was just another miracle. And so he, and Matthew wanted the money, but he kept watching. He was following around. He kept watching what Jesus was doing in all these people's lives. And then, I mean, he was a guy that just was rich and just loved money. And, you know, he would do people wrong by taking extra money. And he would just, you know, but he would watch what Jesus was doing with these people. And then Jesus said, come on, Matthew. Come follow us, and he just forsake it all. He gave the ring to the Roman soldier, and he gave his key to the place to the Roman soldiers. But that's how we're supposed to be. We're supposed to deny our flesh, ourselves. We die daily so we can walk after Jesus. If you walk after Jesus, that's picking up your cross. You wanna. It doesn't matter. Nothing in this world matters but your relationship with Christ. Because if you have a relationship with Christ, you have it all. You got more than all the riches and money in the world. And when I first, as far as me, for about 4 or 5 years ago, I realized what that truly, truly meant. Pick up your cross and follow Christ. Because when I was going through a hard time, I kept trying to do things out of my own will and my own self. And it's like, I got to the point where nothing's working. I kept doing the same old thing over and over and over. And I finally got it. I got to put Jesus first. I'm telling you, if you put Christ first, your life will fall into place. And you might have to do a few things yourself to make it happen. Like I had to move out here because I felt God's calling to move out here. And, you know, I came out to meet Tony and just I know God, it's like God was just pulling me to North Carolina. And I've never even lived out of the state before. So He just kept pulling me to go there. And I thought, I'm just going to trust you. I did, you know, I had to give up my job, my friends, my family back home, and not give them up, but just like, you know, I had to put God before anybody, you know, before all the people you love in your life. You have to put God first. But once I did that, I'm telling you, my life just fell into place, you know. And even if we did come to issues, you just have to pray and trust God that God, you're going to make something good come out of this, you know, because if you keep. The devil can bombard your brain with chaotic mess, you know, but He's the only one can give you peace. He can clean up your chaotic life and make it peaceful. I know so many stories that Tony has told, and it just amazes me that he is sitting here. I mean, the devil's trying to take him out. He's trying to take me. I'm sure he's trying to take you guys out too. But you know, if you truly, truly, truly put Christ first, I'm telling you, that your life will fall into place. You got to surrender your own will and say, God, I want your will. I don't want my will no more. You're all that matters. God, use me. Use my mouth to speak for you. Use my feet to walk for you. Yes. Use my hands to witness for you. Lay hands on people to set them free and heal them. And I just thank Jesus that He has brought me to where I'm at, and not even my location, but spiritually, because had I never took this step towards to, you know, get closer to Christ, I would still probably be stuck in a pit that I was in. But I thank Jesus so much that He has set me free and delivered me, and that I can help others to be set free too. That's what I've been.
Praise the Lord.